Chicken here, bring you another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, we're going to be using Grenadiers and Medics, I know, against Imitation Game with the Dr. Caveman second wind, and see if we can just get tons of riflemen out on the field for us. So, the point of this is, we'll get into that in a second, guys. Chicken's getting ahead of himself, so... First off, guys, Operation Hit of the Day, big shout out to Dutch, aka Johnny, aka Dutch. He had a really nice solo on assembly here, and this is actually pretty crazy. So, take a look at this, guys. Look at the skillful mine pathing clearing walks that he does here. He gets very close a few times, and then just kind of skirts his way up and around these mines right here, you can see. And he does clip those shock mines, but I don't know, it seems like every time that something goes to shoot him here, he was just able to get away with it. Like, it was like there wasn't a lot of Zookas in that one spot, so that's always good to see. And yeah, so assembly, easily taken down by Dutch here. I guess it does get pretty close to the end. We'll speed that up just a touch here. But look at this, guys. Look at this. This ending is crazy. We'll put it in slow motion right there. There's like no health left. There's no shocks left. These rocket launchers don't fire for some reason. I guess they were just reloading. And look at that. There's like a handful, like just a tiny little handful of Zookas left that were able to take the core down. So, big shout out to Dutch. Curtain call is about to go down, guys. We have 2 hits left for Centaur, which should be absolutely no problem. So, let's go ahead, dive on into Imitation Game. We'll worry about Kavan possibly afterwards if we have enough, guys. If we have enough time, guys. So, we're up to 1,078. The VP push. It's slow but steady. We're making our way through there, and let's just start this off and see how many second wins we can get going off here. So we got a few of them. I mean, that's a pretty good amount of riflemen to have unboosted, right? I probably shouldn't have done that because I needed my GB to take down the HQ, but it's such low health. We might be able to do it anyways with the little bit that we have left. And look at this, the second wind rifles. We're actually going to be able to we're probably going to be able to take that base down themselves. So definitely interesting to see. So I wanted to do a Hammerman base builder base video today, guys, but again, the stupid thing is not working. I go to click on it, and then I go to do the base, and then it says, you have to load Boom Beach to play. And I'm like, okay, well, I already have Boom Beach loaded on my phone, right? Or my iPad, whatever this device is in front of me. And then I go to do it, and then it says, and then it just brings me back in the game, and then I can't do it. So, I don't know if that's just for chicken. I know some of you were saying to check it out on desktop mode. But I go to do that, and then it's the exact same thing. So, I don't know, guys. I don't know. I guess we're not doing Hammerman base build videos ever again, but hopefully we can get that figured out at some point. And I guess we'll go ahead for this base, and we'll actually use some troops here. So we'll get the Grens going out. I only have 2 boats of medics, and that's probably not optimal for player bases, but I think it's going to be fine for Imitation Game because I'm more worried about doing more damage than I am about keeping the Grens alive or doing anything like that. So I guess we'll just start to work on this HQ. I mean, we'll probably just be able to take it out with GBE again, but yeah, okay, so there's stage 3. That was just going to take much too long with the Grens friggin' slowly climbing their way around the left side, guys. So what's going on in Boom Beach lately? I guess everyone's still kind of waiting on the dev Q&A video to be posted. I am very excited about that, I gotta say. I think that's going to come out within the next week or so. Because I think, looking at the last one, it was like 16 days before it was announced. 16 days after it was announced that the video came out, something like that. It might have been a little bit sooner, but either way, I think we have that to look forward to coming soon, guys. And as always, interested to hear what you want to see, what you think will happen down below in the comments. So we'll get this Doom Cannon out of the way. And look at this, guys. This actually seems like it's kind of a viable strategy here, because if we're able to get this many riflemen out onto the field without them melting away to rockets or whatever, I guess this just looks good right now because they're not taking any damage because it's only stage 4. But if we can keep these riflemen alive in front of these Grens, they're going to absolutely do some work for us. I didn't even realize where the HQ was until we looked at it right there. So we'll get that going up like this. And it's also, guys, it's almost tribal reset time, which is always very exciting. I will be doing another live stream Sunday night. I'll start it like an hour before the tribal reset's about to happen. So definitely tune in then. I'm going to do that every time there's a tribe reset. I'm going to do a live stream for it because I think that's just kind of a fun way to do it. But yeah, so now we can start planning. We can start, well, we'll definitely have to take this grappler out of there first. But yeah, we can start farming up some raw crystals and just holding on to them. I'm not worried about boosting anything else. Like, there's no point of boosting stuff this late into the tribe cycle. It's just really not good value for your raw crystals, especially if you haven't maxed out all your tribes yet. Like we said, we were able to get that the tribes maxed out finally the other day, which was definitely nice. But yeah, now we can start to worry about just farming up enough crystals to have so we can boost up the good boosts that are coming the next cycle. I think, honestly, out of all the tribe cycles, my favorite is probably the GBE one. Like, I just found that it was just the most beneficial for everything, right? Like, it made everything easier. It wasn't just like Zuka damage, which was really great for operations, because that got our task force up. Definitely got us doing operations that were a few slots higher than what we normally did. But it's not just like Zuka damage. Like you can like, it's gonna help you with everything, with every troop combination. Like, say that you come across a player base that's not really great for Zukas, and having that extra GB really does help, guys. So we had some nice player base hits recently today. I'm not sure if I could find it. I think I remember the guy's name. Was it this one? It was Heavies and Zukas. Yeah, I think it was Yaha Capito. Maybe it was this one, guys. Is there a shield gen in the back? Yeah, we'll show you this one real quick. So, he had 3 boosted ice. 3, 6, 9, 10. Yeah. And I'm finding with bases like this is kind of how I hit them with Heavies and Zukas. I get one boat of Heavies out up ahead of everything to clear the mines. And then I just, wherever the shield gen is, I just go back near it. I get Battle Ores up. I throw some critters out. And then while I shock everything while the Heavies and the Zukas are all kind of clumped together. And then everyone kind of spreads out, and then by that time, I usually have enough Zukas left, and the shield's gone, that I can just flare right onto the HQ, and I usually have enough time, if I'm not still under the same battle orders, to have enough time and damage to be able to take it down. So, that's, I've been having a lot of fun with this VP push, man. If you haven't done it, again, highly recommend it. It's just nice to have a challenge of bases to take on. To have the challenge, I guess, of taking on different bases. Not that it's honestly, like, where I'm at now at 1070, it's, like, I still get bases like I was around 800 and stuff like that. I don't know. It's like I haven't hit like the huge ice wall that everybody seems to be talking about, where everyone just starts running like 5, 6 boosted ice. Because I used to see that down at 800 VP too. I would get 6 ice boosted with shield sometimes there as well. It's not like now that I'm over 1050 that the bases have become that much harder. It's just kind of, it's just like every base that I come across usually has shields in the back, and then they have between 1 and 5 ice, and then usually 1 or 2 of them is boosted. So I don't know. We still haven't hit high enough VP, I guess, yet to really come across the difficult bases. But man, we are absolutely just destroying these bases with Imitation Game with these Grens. They're doing some solid work. I am a little bit surprised. Not a huge Gren fan, but when they work, they are definitely fun to use for sure. And they're easy on the goal too, because you don't, if you're gonna win an attack with Grand Meds, you don't typically lose very many of them. Like it's kind of rare to win an attack with and lose like most of your Grens, right? Like it doesn't really come down to like the Zuka heavy Zuka attacks or whatever, where there's like 2 Grens shooting on the HQ. Usually, if you're able to take it with Grens, you're just steamrolling it. So Hammerman admires our tenacity, guys, and it looks like we actually might be able to get some boost going here. So. We'll wait until we're done to actually convert them, because, I don't know, that'll be the conversion time, guys. So, big shout out to commentator of the day. That's going to be Jack, guys. He enjoyed the hashtag chicken quadrants the other day. I honestly didn't even remember saying that. I didn't know what he was talking about. I had to look back and watch the video. I was like, oh, okay, yep, that's, I guess the hashtag mine quadrants or something is a thing now. So, big shout out to Jack, as always, guys. So we'll get a shot going up in these rockets, just so the medics have enough time to get up and healing everyone. So, Stage 7, this is going to be the test of what we're actually doing works and makes sense, or if we're just over-leveled for the bases that we're doing. So I'm going to go ahead and shock those guys. I should probably just take out these rockets, honestly. I'm not sure why I'm shocking them. The Grens should take care of that. 1, 2, 3, that should take that down. And yeah, because we need to save our shocks for the boom cannons, not for shocking rocket launchers. That's kind of what we need to be able to get away with, I guess. There's that shock launcher. Now, the shock launcher doom cannon combination is going to absolutely wreck us if we're not careful. So, we gotta get... Okay, so now we're getting to the point where our second win is actually bringing back the Grenadiers. Oh, man. Okay, get some critters going out like this. Yeah, we're just not doing nearly enough damage. So, yeah, we're getting to the point in the raid where we're just losing Grens, and they do so little damage on their own. That it, like, these literally 2 boom cannons and 2 shock launchers just at this range, and I didn't use my GBE efficiently. that just cost us the whole raid right there, basically. So, if we can clear out this one boom cannon on the left, which it doesn't look like we're going to be able to. Actually, we'll get an artillery going on that. Okay, that's going to be good. That's going to help. I still don't think we're going to be able to outposition them, but if we can take down the shock launcher, we can move over to the right side and then maybe farm up enough GB to get a couple more second wins going. Just take out the shock launcher, guys. Holy rip, man. Somebody shoot at the shock launcher. It doesn't have any health left. Look at it. I could spit on it from here and it would go down. Okay, thank you very much. Alright, you big giant oafs. Get clobbering over here. Oh my god, they even look stupid when they run. Just I don't know what we're doing now, guys, but okay, so we'll move on over to the right side, and even if we get close to the HQ, we're not gonna have nearly enough time to actually finish this out. But I was hoping to be able to use some more second wind. This actually seems like a pretty good strategy for second wind. I just noticed, guys, that the headphones aren't plugged in. That's hashtag retro chicken there for you. I was wondering why the game sound wasn't working, but that's what we used to do with the old headphones. They used to not be plugged into anything, so I don't know. I don't see how that makes a difference for you guys or the chicken, I guess, but we're slowly making our way here. I'm just going to retreat at this point. This is taking far too long. Excuse me. We'll try not to die here during the video, but okay, so that took about 2 hours for the Grant. Like, just kill them. Just kill them. I'm not worried about... Like, what is this medic even doing? Is he standing in this... Like... Okay, just... I don't know, guys. I don't know. We're loading back up the Grand Meds, guys. Let's see what we can get done. Just launch them all right out here. Honestly, at this point, can probably just GBE down the HQ. Maybe not, actually, on Stage 7. I guess it is, like, a somewhat normal amount of HQ health. So we'll go up next, 1, 2, 3, and here we'll throw out some critters there. We'll take on that boom cannon like that. We'll get the second wind going like this, and let's just see how many second winds we can kind of pile up here, guys. But yeah, I think second wind with Grenmed is actually really good. Someone mentioned it to me down below in the comments to try it out recently, so definitely big shout out to whoever that was. And yeah, I can see how this would be viable. If, like, say if you're able to BART out all the rocket launchers first. Like, I don't know. Using Grenmeds, it always depends on the base, right? Like, it's never just outright like, oh, just do this with Grenmeds and you'll win. Like, there's always more to it than that. So, either way, guys, we're about to take down Stage 7. We'll go ahead, throw a shock on the HQ, and come on, critters, Stage 7 goes down. Back. So. With that, let's see if we can upgrade. If we can get some nice raw crystals out of that, guys. So we'll see what we got here on deck. I guess it's just the iron. So 400 raw crystals going to the next cycle. It's not bad. I mean, everything is going to cost a lot, and I'm probably not going to be spending the gold and anything. So that's going to wrap it up for the video today, guys. Make sure to let me know down below in the comments how many raw crystals you were able to farm from Hammerman today. Do you have the tribes maxed out? What are you looking forward to in the next tribe cycle in the dev Q&A? Let me know all that down below in the comments, guys. That's going to wrap it up for the video today. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative. And we'll see you next one, guys. Check it out.